How many death rattles have died so far? Shifting Shade died. I think that's it. And Loot Hoarder that I stole from him. Mistress of Mixtures. I want to play into quality that much, but I don't seem to have a choice here. Since my hand is so full, and my hand is so useless. Ooh. Okay, I've actually got the clear. And then I can just do Kazaka's potion. Oh! That 50-50 though. Okay, I still have the clear, thanks to that top deck. I can't play Dragonfire Potion, I have to play it to counter anything.
I'm here to help.
Speak to me.
Wait, how else do I counter anything? No misplay. No misplay. Besides, I'm about to get anything because I'm never punished. Alright, so if I get an Azoth, that means I get to bring back 2 Shifting Shades, 2 Mistress of Mixtures, and what else? I think I'm gonna play That was a good Doomsayer. My hand is so full! I play Major Doma, I'm probably going to lose. Wow! I think I should just Shadow Word Pain. And then what? Shadow Word Pain just so I can develop Wormrest Agent? Feels bad. I can Shadow Word Pain and Doomsayer. That lets me play Nefarian on an empty board. I need to get enough cards first, so I have 10. I'm gonna draw 1, so I'm gonna be at 11. And I'm gonna lose 1, so I'm gonna be at 10. If I play 2 cards, if I go down to 8 cards, draw 1, 9, 8. So I need to play 3 cards. So I have to play like this card, and I have to play like this card to just get rid of it. And then I have to play this card. And then I forgot to heal. Oh well, this is fun. The other Doomsayer actually has some small utility in that I can play it and then skip a turn if I want to. I think the other Doomsayer, in other words, is better than the Wormrest Agent, which is why I didn't play the other one. I'm just gonna get anything here, and then I'm gonna play this one. Okay, that is more cards than I thought. I probably should have played the other Doomsayer also then. I hope these get put in my hand first. Maybe I'll get any. If those cards, come on, kill that one first. No! 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 Ah! Whole disaster! Alright, this counts as one of the games that didn't happen. Just to let you know. We will never talk about this game again. The usual 4 Bluegill Warrior, 3 Murloc War Leader. It's 6, and then each one gets 6, so that's 18 plus 18, right? No, it's 2, 8. It's 8 times 3, it's 24. I actually can possibly fatigue him by staying at full. And all I have to do is Dragonfire Potion, heal myself for 8, and then I think we might be good. The theory that he can't kill me. So if he summons, if he randoms the 4 Murloc War Leader draw, never mind. It doesn't matter what it is. It's 30 the other way and 4 the other way. I would have won the game if I had gotten. I'm really dumb. The deck would have won me the game though.
Alright. It's not really a surprise.
Right
It
away.
was very thing.
This should be good.
Rogue. Do I want Raza the Chain? Pretty good card. Early game's pretty good though. I think against the Rogue I might not end up being at low health. Oh.
Right away.
Raiders roll.
Alright, it's aggro. It's really aggro. Oh man, Potion of Madness saved me.
Got something special.
No Potion of Madness, only sadness. Potion of Sadness.
Thanks for the
Well
pick.
played.
Okay. Well, that was impressive.
I cannot do that. Right away.
Whatever's clever.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another fun tech video. In this one, we'll be taking a quick look at the Evolved Gangsters deck. So again, you remember the combination of Evolve with a Doppelgangster. I can't seem to get the right hover. Evolve over Doppelgangster means this guy spawns 5 mana cards 3 times. And then if you evolve that, you get 3 6 drops for 5 mana. And then the 1 evolve. So for 2 cards, you get 3 6 drops on the board on turn 6. So you're effectively getting 18 mana worth of stuff for exactly 6. So you're innervating 6 times on top of everything else when you make that play. Now we're going to be running Pantry Spiders, Flame Tongue Totem, Tunnel Truck. So the usual early game from Shaman. We still need to answer some of the mid-range stuff. I'm playing double Maelstrom Portal since we've run into a ton of aggro warrior, and this tends to defuse some of the bombs that you find. Jade Claw is also pretty good against the small-time Buccaneer, and it spawns a little 1/1 leftover, which is very, very good for trading purposes. We're running Pantry Spider, not even half that against aggro warrior, and also usable for Evolve to get 2 4-drops, and Barnes to get out possibly Big Time Racketeer to become a 7-drop, and Thing from Below as a taunt minion. Yada yada. We are running a bit of a Jade Golem theme here. You'll notice we have the Jade Spirit. We play the Jade Lightning, so we have 3 cards for Jade stuff here, plus the 2 Jade Claws. So at some point in the game, we get upwards of a 5/5 on top of the rest of the stuff that we do. I'm not too big a fan of including a 7-drop in this deck to get the bigger Jade, the Jade Chieftain, whatever the name of that card is. I don't think it's necessary to go that deep into the Jade theme, but having the Jade Claws already makes me want to play, you know, maybe Jade Spirits on 4 instead of something else. I'm reconsidering this. I think maybe playing Jade Claws alone is sufficient efficient. It is, after all, a pretty decent minion. You know, you get a 1-1 and a 2-2 off your second one. It might be enough. Jade Lightning is a good removal against cards like Azure Drake, Kor'kron, Elite that are in the metagame. Flame Waker, which we might be running up against. I've been experimenting with all sorts of stuff, and Shanman and I have been talking about this specific type of list. Like, how good is it? And Big Time Racketeer summons a 6-drop himself and a 6/6 Ogre 6-drop, which also can benefit from Evolve. So we'll mulligan all of that stuff away, I think. We'll be looking for, you know, Tunnel Shrug, Pantry Spider, Jade Claws, Totem Golem, of course. The typical openers you're looking for. Well, hello there. That's a pretty Jade Golem heavy beginning. Looks like he's got a Mana Worm, I think. Yeah. I think we might just coin out the Jade Claws. It's not too exciting, but I want to make sure I don't get too punished for stalling. I can't let him get a 2-drop on this board uncontested. You know, if he gets a Sorcerer's Apprentice or a Cold Sorcerer, I need to be able to answer it. And this demands a ping, and the 1/1 challenges the Mana Worm directly. So I think we will be transitioning quite comfortably into the next turn. I like that. It's a bit of an aggressive, you know, Jade Claws, right? Where you just smash it right away. Spirit Claws did something similar here. Oh, interesting. I wonder what the play is here. Mirror Entity? Do you think so? I kind of don't want to give a mage a Manatide Totem. Let's go with this, and let's go with Jade Claws again and see what happens. Because that way, if I play Manatide Totem on turn 4, as I'll be overloaded, I can pop the Manatide Totem that I give him and keep the value.
Sounds like a plan.
Huh. Interesting. Looks like a potential Reno Mage here. I'm going to guess we may be looking at Reno Mage. He is playing Secrets and a Mana Worm together, and it's not Mirror Entity nor Potion of Polymorph, so it could be Counterspell, could be Effigy, if he's playing some really weird, you know, Dragon Reno Lock. I've seen all sorts of things. Forbidden Flame, assuredly Reno Lock. Now that we see that card, it's almost always going to be the Reno Mage, where he has Counterspell, possibly Spellbender, Ice Block for sure. So I think Counterspell and Ice Block are good together. Spell Slinger. Ho, ho, ho! Hey, hey! Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. I like Jade Shuriken off of my Spell Slingers. I'll take that, thank you. I will take that, thank you. No evolved shenanigans so far. Was that created from? Nah, he wouldn't dare, right? Not Counterspell. Ice Block, Ice Barrier, Vaporize. I'm guessing there is going to be a Flame Strike in my near future, so... Pylon! So we can evolve this guy into a 6-drop if we want, right? If he goes Flame Strike and cleans up most of the board, this guy's gonna be a 5/1, which means it's still alive, which means we can still Master of Evolution it, which is good. That's good news. We can make a 6-drop. A proper 6-drop out of this guy. And also you can make Jade Golems really, really good. You know, if you evolve them. I never really mentioned this, but it's one of the portions of the deck that I think is kind of interesting, is you can turn these Jade Golems into higher statted minions right off the bat. Alright, let's see if we got the Flame Strike. Don't have it, please. Don't do this. Not like this. It looks like he may be in awe of my Jade Golems. They start becoming really dangerous at 4, right? 4/4 is where they start snowballing out of control. When they're 1/1, 2/2s, and 2/2s, they're manageable. At 4, you know the nightmares are coming in, because then you're looking at 5/5s and 6/6/6 right up in the next few turns, so you're really worried about what could be happening every single time. Oh man. We know it's not Counterspell. I say, just do it! That was a pretty good upgrade of the board overall, right? Was it? Yeah, I mean, the Jade Spirit turned into a 4/2. The Pantry Spiders turned into cool things. Oh, hello, mate! Oi, matey. I don't like you very much, eh? You know that? New poppin'. Alright, so we got 10 plus 3. We got 16, 17, 18. We have the pop. We have the pop, right? It is the ice block.
Sounds like a plan.
It is the ice block. Yeah. Ice block. Now the question. Dost thou have Raynor? No! Dost thou hath... Oh. A way to freeze my face. I might die if he freezes my face, actually. And it looks like the Honorable Sudoku will be committed by Hypnotics. GG! We won this in a typical Evolve fashion. I mean, in that spot, Bloodlust was probably even better, right, than the turn where we played that Evolve, but, you know, we did a good job. We got all the Jade Golems. That Jade Shuriken sure helped. I mean, it gave us a 5-5, right? If without Jade Shuriken, I don't think we nailed that game quite as easily, because he had to go Flame Waker and Fireball on a minion that I didn't think I'd have, so... the odds played in my favor for sure. Alright, could be Reno Priest this time. Or Dragon Priest, which is really difficult to beat, actually. Dragon Priest has been pretty tough. It's been pretty tough. Maybe we keep Evolve. Nah, I'm gonna say Evolve is kept for Doppelgangsters later. Well, speaking of the devils, speaking of them, you keep them for Doppelgangsters later on, so it's not really the Evolve that's too important. It's just making sure that you get to those turns and draw enough. So you want to keep Manatide, that's great. You want to keep a second Manatide if you have it. I do not play Assure Drake. You might have noticed. So we're trying to get value off of a board state that is hard to remove. Cards like, you know, Jade Claws into Jade Claws into Jade Lightning, just making sure we have something on the board so the opponent can't answer everything, and then that buys you enough time to get to the big thing. That I think is the most important thing, is just card draw. Especially against the Reno metagame. Especially against the Reno metagame. I mean, playing this guy kind of sucks, but the upside is, if he wants to draw a card, then he has to attack and then heal, and not play Wormist Agent. Does that make sense? And then that means I can get a Manatide Totem, which I think very often does not get answered. We don't play Lightning Bolt, so this is a bit tough without Jade Claws. I'll take my chances with the Manatide Totem. I'll take my chances, alright. So that's one Manatide played. Coining it out might feel a bit ambitious given Shadow Word Pain, but I think it's a fine trade. I don't think he plays Holy Smite. I mean, there could be a... There's a potential double heal here where he attacks the Manatide and then goes Circle of Healing for the draw for 0 mana. Even plays Injured Blade Master on top of it for the triple draw if he's playing a more typical Priest deck. Oh. Ball Talon Priest, alright. Not too worrisome just yet. Let's draw the cards. Are you ready? One of the things that's kind of scary about this is how much I know the trouble I'm in right now. Like, I know how much trouble I'm in. This Priest is going to curve out a lot better than I will. All he needs is, like, any 4-drop in the game. Any 4-drop in the game. And I'm going to be in deep trouble. This dies to death. Not too powerful right now. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, man! What is your play here? What is your play? What do you do? I think we could try a thing from below. We could force him to have Shadow Word Death, because if it is Reno Priest for whatever reason, then forcing him to have Death here is pretty powerful, right? He doesn't have Entomb, he can't play it yet. Death is the only answer. And it's not too likely in a Reno deck that he's drawn it after 9 cards. Alright, looks like a Dragon Reno Priest. No big surprise there. Now we need Lightning Storm very soon in order to make this palatable. Because this board state is not a board state I'm looking to fight off against.
Sounds like a plan.
Jade Claws overloads me, which is kind of janky. I don't like that too much.
You ain't feeling a thing.
It's a bit early. I think would have been better a little bit later. Let's play Panther Spider for the memes. let's not overload ourselves, because if we overload ourselves and we end up in a spot where we just purely die to oh god, please no circle of healing. We just die to any big dragon that gets played, because we can't even get an AoE play with Lightning Storm. We can't play big time Racketeer to get a 6/6. We can't play double Gangster Evolve. There's very little we can play. Lightning Storm here is probably the best draw I can get, and it's only a 1-of in the deck, so it's not too likely. I'm thinking of making this a control deck. Jade Lightning is also pretty good. You know, Jade Lightning is quite good. Not the best, but it's decent.
It's all good.
Oh man, the damage on the board! There's like 16 staring me down right now. 16 damage. Maybe we need to play control, right? With elemental destruction and everything else. No, not like this! That's not fair. This world's not about fairness. Oh, playing around man, he's playing really hard into Lightning Storm here. If I pick up a Storm, we could get a really good clear. Really good clear, but we don't have a Storm, and we're dead next turn if we don't. If we don't answer this board, we're screwed. Straight up, screwed. And we're screwed. Not like this. Three. Oh, well, let's go 2. So 1, 2, and then we take 13. Ah, I think we have like 2 health. There's 13. Oh, we have 1 health. If he deals 1 damage to us or kills the totem, we're dead. So Cabal Shadow Priest, Shadow Madness Potion, Madness Potion. Yep, Potion of Madness. There we go. We're dead now. It's all over now. It was a fun time. Oh, yeah, we're still dead. I think he's got exactly lethal here, right? Now that he attacked, he's got like 2 over lethal with the little 2/3. No, not like this. Not like this. Exact lethal. We got priested. Not like this.
That was easy.
What did he said? That's kind of what Priest does right now. Priest is actually a pretty good deck at the moment. Raynor Dragon Priest. I didn't really like Dragon Priest. I still don't know if Dragon Reno is the way to go, but it seems to be very successful in the line at the moment. It's staying toe-to-toe with stuff like Aggro Warrior and even mid-range Shaman to an extent. I'm gonna go ahead and say we need some board control, or at least a Maelstrom Portal, J-Claw, something that will fight off against Hunter's board. Alright, J-Claws is great. I like that. Having J-Claws before, preceded by Totem Golem is really good. Because you open up with Totem Golem, then you overload it on turn 3. Very often in Shaman you have nothing to do. Then you play J-Claws and you still get another minion onto the board, which is very powerful. There's probably a very good argument for second Totem Golem though, but I guess this is an interesting spot because I didn't really consider the possibility that it end up here. But here's the cool thing. We can actually set up a J Golem now, so that instead of getting another Totem Golem on turn 4, because we can't play Totem Golem on 4, instead we'd be getting a Jade Spirit play with a 2/2 little minion that comes out of it, which probably is a lot better than what we had initially. Ah, this is kind of sketchy. I wish I had Maelstrom Portal, but I don't.
Sounds like a plan.
I think this is still a very good play. We still have Jade Spirit on turn 5. A little bit off curve, but it's alright because we get a turn 6 big time Racketeer. Followed, of course, by Evolve right after. No! Not the Kodo! Maelstrom Portal! Hex isn't exactly the best thing in the world here, but it's alright. It'll help us. We have 2/3, we have 2/2, we have a 3/3. We can deal with the Hound Mastered up Dispatch Kodo. Knuckles! Okay, let's review the game plan here. We're all familiar with what that means exactly. It means let's not do what we thought we were gonna do at first. Although, does this bother me? Yes, it does. But, I mean, this card is insanely good. Alright, now we have, for next turn, a 5-drop, a 3-drop, and a 2-drop. If it's not Doomsayer, we'll be fine. If it is Doomsayer, we'll be a lot less fine. Let's do it! Let's do it! Let's do it! I'll take that! So the 6-6 became a 6-6, the 1-1 became a 7-7, and the 2-1 became a 4-4. These are pretty good outcomes.
Upon this hero.
I'm gonna go out there and say that these were pretty good outcomes. I mean, I'm he's done. He's like, you know what? This isn't worth doing. Alright, we did it. Evolve won the game again. Nice job. Big time Racketeer with Evolve. I didn't think that card would be good in Evolve. And it's probably not optimal, but damn. Damn! We won. That was good. I really want to get Maelstrom Portal though. In many of these spots, man, I feel like that card would have saved me so much. Alright, Aggro Warrior, this is the final boss. This is the final boss. Okay, okay. We have an opener. Double Totem Golem. Well, ish. It's kind of tough to really go. But the thing is, I am playing second. So I feel like I have to commit to Totem Golem and to pass into Totem Golem. It's very weak to one-drop Pirate, like Small-Time Buccaneer and Nazaz's first mate. It's very weak to a lot of that stuff. Because I don't get to play a one-drop afterwards unless I pick up a Tunnel Trog off the top. And it's also weak to Fiery War Axe, right? If you go with Fiery War Axe trade, it's a little bit weak because I then give him the initiative back. He seems to have patches in his hand or simply not at all. Could be just a free-to-play, a case of free-to-play here. Okay, we do get a really good position here, I'd say. Wow! And we even pick up the Tunnel Trog. Okay, we might actually win this. We might actually win this. It's a different story if he'd played patches, but I feel like it's just not in his deck at the moment. See, I would have taken the damage here and preserved my little 1-1. Maybe I don't play this deck right. I would have definitely played the, I mean, used my weapon to kill the minion instead. You know, taking phase damage is not too big a deal. The most important part of the matchup... Oh, I think you take the value trade here. It's very sweet. It's a very sweet value trade. It feels kind of bad to me. I don't think I'll get to Hex much of anything else in this matchup. So I'll go ahead and Hex. It seems really awful, but I think it's correct because the only tempo play you Hex in the deck, if it's... like, we're assuming here that it's not a mid-range deck, and that is the pure aggro with Heroic Strikes and Moral Strikes. In that case, I think you really do need to have the tempo. I can't let the Totem Golem die and not have something else to trade with in the following turn. Oh god! Oh god! Oh goodness! Alright, we're dead in 2 turns, boys. We need to negate any and all incoming damage. Oh, oh! There are good many taunts, right? Sunwalker! Alright, do we have lethal next turn? No! Oh my god, we don't. 4, 7, plus 6, plus 13, plus 9. We got 21, dude. I see 21. Am I retarded? Am I dumb? Oh, play Slam, interesting. And Execute. What has the highest chance of giving me a taunt? I think it's Ida's Darkbane. We're gonna start with Hero Power. Stoneclaw would be the dream. That is not it. 2 drop taunts, right? 2 mana 0/7, 2 mana 2/2. The Warmest Agent doesn't have taunt. Stoneclaw isn't gonna come up. I think we have to go for 4. So for 4, what have we got? I think we got Senshin, we've got the new 5-mana guy. Come on, come on! Do it! No! It's not fun! We're dead! Go Reaper! Not like this, Blizzard, please!
Not all escape my tomb.
Maybe I should have rolled totems, you know, back to back. The turn where I played the Doppelgangster number 2, maybe I should have gone totem and to maybe get a double totem turn. To get 2 chances at Stoneclaw installed for 1 turn. I would have died with Stoneclaw here anyway, because it would have gone double blood to Iker and then I'm dead. The only way I won is if I got like a really good taunt minion from the 4-drop or 7-drop. There's only like the Obsidian guy, right? The 7 mana 7 that drops a guy, and you've got the new Paladin 7-drop, I guess, that can also have taunt. There's nothing in Shaman. Yeah, there wasn't really anything on 7, I think, that helped.